Times you hear about like dads running out on like single like mums, and they're like, oh, I swear it took 2 of us to make this kid. Like, come back here and like look after the kid. So that is acceptable for the women to say. But when it comes to like deciding on who's like gonna have the baby, no, it's definitely my choice. Do you see what I mean? And then like I didn't even expect us to go into the whole men and women type of debate, and I thought we were gonna stick to abortion, but it's again like it's just double standards, isn't it? You know, you guys want basically everything and then more. And
you don't carry it. You don't have to. You don't carry it.
But what's worse though, carrying it or paying for it for the rest of its life and paying non-stop child support, paying everything.
So you're saying that women don't pay for their children?
Well, I'm saying no. Most of the time, if the man's involved, he's paying for pretty much everything, right? If he's a supporter,
is he? No.
If he's a supporting dad,
if he's a supporting dad, supporting means supporting the person that's actually doing.
So if I'm in the kid's life,
means.
if I'm in the kid's life, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm working to look after that kid.
You subjectively, not objectively.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
That's you subjectively.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking about what a high value man would want to do for their wife. I don't want personally for me.
A high value man would want to do, but statistically, is that what happens?
Well, yeah.
So why are there so many single mothers in this country?
Well, they're not high value men.
No, they're single mothers because women are irresponsible.
Like in terms of, what do you mean? Like irresponsible?
Sexually. You're in control of who you have sex with.
You are. So if you've chosen to have sex with a man that isn't someone that would actively support you, that makes you what exactly?
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible for
making a choice.
Yeah, because you have 10 choices, the men have 1. You have the choice, like, you know, when you're ovulating, you have the choice to get an abortion. You have 41 forms of birth control to choose from. The man has condom or no condom.
That's a choice, right?
You're right, but I'm saying the women have more choice than the men, so it's more on us. We're in control of who we have sex with.
So coming back to the original question was like, should man have a choice when it comes to abortion?
100%.
Based on that opinion, 100%. No, right?
I mean, you guys are fighting for equality, right? So why can't we get?
Pals just literally said with her own words that it's our responsibility. So why would you get a say if it's our responsibility?
I said it's we have more choices, so we are more responsible.
So if we're more responsible, why do we not have the same percentage of choice?
Okay, but you're only having that large percentage of choice while it's in your stomach, right? And that's all you're debating. But what happens when it comes out?
I said who's responsible for birth, pregnancy, birth, both.
Plus, I feel like it's hard, like it's the egg and the sperm. It's not just
of course,
it's like half, right? So it's like it takes 2 to tango, right?
But if it's 50-50, then why are we more responsible?
Because
we carry it.
No, I'm saying
we're more responsible, right?
I'm saying if there's an unplanned pregnancy, like we as women, we have so much more choice than the men. So like we can do abstinence if we want. Like we all could have waited till we were married. You know, we can also we also have the choice to require the men that we sleep with wear condoms. We could do that. We also have the choice to get on birth control. You can get an IUD, you can get a pill, that thing in your arm. I know there's side effects, but that's our choice, right? On top of that, we also can be wise with who we sleep with and not sleep with anyone that wouldn't be not a good father. We also have the choice to get an abortion. We also have the choice to put a man on child support. We also have the choice to get married and leave and then take half. We also get more child support if we take away the kids from the dad, so we're financially incentivized to take away the children. So they have we have all of this choice, and the men have condom or no condom. So it's like if we have 10 choices.
But that's a pre-pregnancy choice that the man has. Post-pregnancy choice, it would depend on a lot of the things. Yeah, of course, we have that choice, but divorce doesn't you don't just automatically get half based on absolutely nothing. Like if you're a woman that's like worked and earned a certain amount of money, it does come down to like certain numbers, right? There's
a small percentage of women, but women don't typically make more than men. That we make less and we spend more. And there's also, I just learned about this the other day, there's lawsuits going on in the US where they overestimate how much it costs to raise a child, basically, just so they can get more child support in court. So they'll say, like, it costs this much to raise a child, even though, like, for example, let's do Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Like, why does that girl? And she out-earns him, and he's a billionaire, and he still has to pay how much in child support?
$200,000.
Yeah, $200K a month, and that's a billionaire woman. So what happens to the average man? If a multimillionaire that married a billionaire can't escape child support?
So you believe that a man shouldn't have any say in an abortion, or should, based on the fact that you acknowledge that women have all the responsibility?
I'm saying like we're more responsible for an unplanned pregnancy. Like it's more of our fault. And we actually avoid the responsibility after because we make the men pay for our poor choices.
So you think that they should have more say in abortions or not?
I think that abortion, if it was up to me, it would be illegal.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone should have a say.
But if it was to be that, what would be your, like, if abortions were not illegal and you were on the side of pro-choice?
If I was pro-choice,
you would think that it would have to be a signature from the man and the woman to enable that actual like surgical or procedure to continue, based on the fact
that's a good question. But see, that's hard because I wouldn't be pro-choice to begin with.
So why is the question like relevant?
Why? Because you're pro-choice. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
But if you're pro-life, like you don't believe in abortion to begin with, so you wouldn't even get there.
So it's not about the masculine and feminist purely based on.
It's just like feminists fought for equality. Here it is.